back to my channel. This is the start of a new vlog. It is October 1st and I'm doing a whole bunch of different readathons for this vlog. So you're gonna see me reading, you know, a couple of different categories of books that I wanted to try to participate in. So I'm gonna be trying to do Occult Detective October, which is where you read books that have it's like detective books that have a paranormal or supernatural element to them. So that's gonna be fun. I guess I didn't realize I wanted to read Dracula by Bram Stoker, and I guess this would fit that category. And it might even actually fit my next category, which is also Victober. So that's the book that I started. I'm about 2 chapters in, and I really like it so far. I like the writing a lot. Basically, you know, we've met Dracula, but we're meeting this man named John Harker, something like that. I can't remember. He's an attorney and he's going to meet with Count Dracula, who he assumes is just a regular human being, to assist him in the purchase of an estate in London. So I thought that the descriptions and the descriptive language they used on the journey to Dracula's castle was really well done. It really painted such a vivid picture for me of the setting and what the castle looks like. There's some foreshadowing going on. We're seeing a bunch of red flags and things like that. We're slowly getting to meet Dracula, so really enjoying Dracula so far. I also am in the middle of reading a book for Latinx Heritage Month, and this is called The Sunbearer's Trials by Adian Thomas. And this is a YA, I guess you would say it's like a fantasy, I don't know, people describe it as kind of like Percy Jackson meets the Hunger Games, but it's very Aztec inspired, Mexican themed, Mexican culture. There's a lot of Spanish throughout the novel, and I am loving this. So far, it's really, really good. So I'm really loving this so far, and I'll talk a little bit more about this book in my next clip, but those are the 2 books that I currently have reading right now. I got a lot of books to go through, so I'm not sure how many I will be able to read this month, but I'm really excited about the ones I have chosen. But just wanted to give you guys a quick update and film the intro. Okay, so I have a little spider warning. Anyone that doesn't like spiders, look away. On this road that I walk on every day lately, I've been seeing so many of these spiders, and they just like sit in the middle of the road and they run across, and it freaks me out every time. I do like spiders though. They're just big ones. I don't know what they're doing, but it's been so many that it's shocking me. I'll let you know if I see any more. Okay, there's another one. We're up to 2, and I've only been on this road for like 30 seconds. Okay, there's number 3, but I lost it. I don't know where it went. Jeez, that scared me. There's another one. We're up to 4. Number 6. Here's number 7. That's a big one. Pretty sure these are harmless, but I'm just curious why they're all sitting out in the road. Here's number 8. Number 10. 12. Hey guys, checking in. I haven't really had the chance to vlog all week, but I did want to just let you guys know that I finished The Sunbearer's Trials by Adian Thomas. I really, really, really liked this book. I thought it was really fun. I really didn't know what to expect going into it. This was one of those impulsive reads that I did. I saw somebody do a video about I saw 2 people in a row recommend this for Latinx History Month, and the premise sounded great, so I'm really glad I read it. I flipped through it so fast. I actually read it on audio. I did an audio combo with an ebook from my library, and I liked it so much that I ended up buying a physical copy, which I don't usually do, but I save my book buying really for books that I really, really like. And there was a sale on Amazon, so I picked this up. The cover's just stunning. it's just, I'm going to get into it more in my wrap up because I didn't really vlog much about it. But basically, I liked it because the characters were wonderful. The characters were amazing. They were so fun. I laughed out loud many times throughout this book, which is usually hard to get me to do. But I just, the banter between two of the characters named Teo and Mia just cracked me up. It was really funny. The world building was gorgeous. I felt like the imagery was really colorful. Everything felt so lush and rich. And I thought the author did such a great job in describing what the characters looked like and describing what the world looked like. And each of these trials they had to go through. It was just, the pacing was great for me. The overall story was really fun. It was just like a really, really good YA fantasy. And I'm really excited because this is part one of a duology. And I believe the second book comes out this year or 2024 probably. But I really enjoyed this. So I just want to mention it in the vlog. Also want to catch you guys up. I am about probably at the 40, almost the 40% mark in Dracula. And Dracula, I'm also listening to on audio. I'm listening to this version here, which is free through my Libby Library app. And I also rented the ebook from the library as well. So I'm doing a combination of both, which I think really is helpful because when I'm listening to audio, sometimes I zone out a little bit. It's nice to have the ebook there to just flip backwards and read what I missed in some ways. So I'm really enjoying that. The audio is excellent. It's read by two different authors. I think it's only two. Their voice acting is so great that it's leaving me wondering if it's more than two people, but I think it's just two people. They switch between characters and accents. There's a female narrator and a male narrator, and they both do phenomenal accents, I think. So with Dracula, I really am enjoying this so far. I mean, I'm going into this book knowing that it can be a hit or miss, and I'm looking at it more as a classic than I am as a horror. So I think the pacing is fine for me. I've heard that's been a big issue for some people, that it's really slow and boring, but I'm not finding it boring. I'm really enjoying it so far. Bram Stoker really, he's giving me really likable characters to like and to latch on. And it's funny, it's kind of this meta experience where we're so familiar with Dracula and the pop culture behind it that, when they introduce the garlic, I'm like, oh, it's just funny little things that would affect the original readers when this came out in the 1800s differently than it's going to affect readers that are reading it now in the present time. The introduction of Van Helsing, his character in the book is so different from what he's been turned into through pop culture and everything. So really enjoying it. I like how it's laid out. I like the epistolary form that it's in. I like how you're reading Jonathan's journal. So each time he writes, he's okay because he came back to write. And then that the second we don't get another journal entry, what happened to him. So that's really cool. I really like the character of Mina. And the whole Lucy storyline is really interesting to me. Some of the medical procedures, I'm just like, how could that really happen? But it's overall been a really fun reading experience, and I'm really enjoying it. So those are the two books I just wanted to catch you guys up on. Dracula is probably going to take me the remainder of the vlog. I doubt I'm going to have time to talk about anything else in this one, but so that's the update. It's really rainy and dreary outside, so I just made myself a nice cup of coffee, and I'm going to sit and do a little reading, although to be honest, if we're being real, I might watch a couple episodes of Andor on Disney Plus because I just started that show. It's really good. I watched the first 3 episodes, and yeah, it's good. I have time to sit and watch TV, so I might watch a couple episodes and read later. So I will check in with you guys soon.
Raspberry things.
Oh yeah.
It was like
Okay, time for a spider update. I'm sure all of you have been waiting on the edge of your seats. I did find out that they are wolf spiders. I don't know why they all hang out on this road. If they're traveling somewhere together, some spider festival in the woods, who knows? But I have already seen 4 on my walk this morning, and also this little guy. So we have wolf spiders and snakes on the walking path, which is fun. Sitting in the car waiting for my daughter. We're at a varsity senior soccer night, and there's a game going on right now. It's a little chilly, so I'm sitting in the car, and to be honest, I worked all day and I don't have anything left in me to do small talk with people. So just enjoying it, the view from here, and I thought I'd catch you guys up really quick about Dracula. I'm about at the 70% mark within the book, and I really am enjoying this book. I think the fact I went into this book thinking of it as a classic, not really as a ghost story, or understanding that it's probably not going to be what I thought it was, and I was right. It's really nothing like I thought it was going to be, but I am enjoying it nonetheless. It's a really interesting story. And one thing that's sticking out to me is I really am surprised and enjoying the friendships in this book that develop between the characters. Another interesting thing is that the structure of the book, how they introduce Dracula in the beginning, we get to meet him, but he's not really a prominent figure within most of the book, which I'm surprised about. But yeah, I'm enjoying the friendships that have developed between Jonathan and Quincy and Arthur and Van Helsing, and them coming together, and Mina, and them trying to come together to solve this mystery and to figure out what they're going to do. It's really interesting to see all the folklore come up, and as they're starting to put the pieces together of who this entity is and what he can do and what his weaknesses are and things like that. I thought the scene where they walked into Dracula's house was really well done. I thought the descriptions were really nice. I love how he describes the cobwebs hanging off the ceilings like heavy rags, and he used the sense of smell to really give you that unsettled feeling and that feeling of dread and death and blood and what's to come. So I have about maybe 5 hours left to listen to this, and I am really enjoying it so far. I'm so glad I finally decided to read it. It's been on my list for a few years now. So far, I really love it. It's been great. I think maybe there's a couple little areas where there's, too much filler. Some of Van Helsing's monologues or speeches are a little long, and I have to kind of pause the audio and look at the ebook to try to figure out what he's talking about.
So that would probably be my only criticism at this point. But overall, I am absolutely loving Dracula. So I'm going to keep going with that. This is the view of what I'm looking at. Here's the game under the lights tonight. Oh, my windshield's so dirty. Sorry. And then I guess I'm just going to keep going with the ebook. We have crappy internet here. I was going to try to catch up on some of everybody's YouTube videos, but I can't really get it to work. So I'm just going to read. That's probably a better thing anyway. Hey guys, so I thought it might be kind of fun for this spooky season to try watching some of the old 80s horror movies. I used to be so scared of these when I was little. Tonight I'm gonna try to watch Nightmare on Elm Street, the original one in 1984. Now when this originally came out, I was only like 5 or so, and the commercials for this, or I don't know how I would have seen footage of this, but it scared me so much. The scenes where she goes like sinks down through the bed and like the hands come up, and I was so scared of these. So I think tonight I'm gonna try to watch it and see how I do. I'm really hoping that it's cheesy enough and the special effects are bad enough that it's not gonna scare me, but I don't know. I kind of want to just get over my fear and watch it, and I don't know. We'll see. Eee. Okay, here goes. Is this him making his tools? The glove. Something bad's gonna happen. Tina, it's not looking good. What is she doing in this place? Where are we? Uh-oh. It was just a dream. You've got to cut your fingernails, Tina. Okay. Uh-oh. Don't get up, Tina. Don't do it. There's something coming out of the ceiling. How does that hang on the wall like that? It's not gonna be good for her. She's going outside alone. And here's someone whispering her name. Nope. Oh, Jesus. Okay, this is kind of cheesy. The arms. Oh no, Tina. That's some bright red. Okay. Okay, this scene is one that used to really scare me, where she's in the bathtub. So something bad's gonna happen. Ooh. Nope. Okay, that wasn't bad. Her name's Nancy? I thought it was Gina this whole time. Oh my god. Okay, Nancy. Don't go out there, Nancy. Oh, jeez. Where's your pass? Don't go in the basement. No students allowed, the sign says it. The music though. Ooh. The music is so good. I mean, she can't die yet, right? Ooh. Ooh. Synthesizer. Ooh. You can't escape. No. No. Phew. It's not looking good for Rod either. Oh yeah, Marge is lighting up a smoke right in the hospital. Okay, that's creepy. Don't answer the phone. Hello. Oh. What was that? Oh my god. Oh, Mom's getting drunk on the couch, looks like. It's not looking good for Glenn now. Ooh. 3 down, 1 to go. Something's gonna jump out and scare me. How many staircases are in this house? You go, girl. Jeez. It's on, Krueger. Why is no one helping her? She's screaming. Yeah, do you believe her now? Everything okay up here? Was it just a dream? Jesus. That's how it ended? All right. Okay, I did it. I survived. That was not that bad at all. Yeah, I did it. Yay! Now I have to go to sleep though. Hey, so I survived the night. All was good. Freddy Krueger didn't come and get me in my sleep, so we're good. I'm glad I watched it. That was really fun. And it was kind of fun because I feel like it was less scary because I was filming it, so I felt like, not that you guys were watching it with me, but I had someone there in a sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but what's the next one I should try? I haven't seen any of these horror movies. There's still, I'm thinking maybe I'll do Friday the 13th. I don't know. That seems like a good one. I finally finished Dracula this morning. This was it was really good. I really, really enjoyed it. There were a few things that were a little difficult for me, but I'll get into that in my wrap up. But overall, I had a really nice experience reading this. I think that my combination of audio and ebook reading was really good because the audio really helped bring the characters to life with their accents, and there were some sections that had characters with different dialects speaking, and the author wrote it in a way that you're supposed to read it, but it did kind of make it confusing to figure out what they were saying. So the audio, I felt like, really helped with that. But at the same time, some of Van Helsing's longer speeches, I just zoned right out in the audio, and I had to go back in the ebook and figure out what he was trying to say or what he was trying to talk about. So overall, I'm going to make a separate video on this, just a quick review of what I really liked about it. And yeah, I guess this is going to be the end of the vlog for now. I was going to try to go outside and film this, but it's so windy. I think the audio would be, you know, messed up. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. We're going to pick up the vlog tomorrow probably. So I have a few for Victober. I'm going to try to get into A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. I'm going to do that on audio. And then I also have Agatha Christie's Halloween Party. And then I have
Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. So looking forward to those reads. I don't know if I'll get to my second Occult Detective October book, which is Magic Bites, but we'll see. I'm also having fun picking out my TBR for November. I'm going to try to participate in a couple different events. Nonfiction November, Read What You Own Challenge to start that one. Also Historathon 2023 for the fourth quarter, the final quarter, and also Native American History Month. So just having a great time trying to pick the books that I want to do for that. But thank you guys very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and I will see you in my next video or in the comment section of one of your videos. Thank you.